Hello, conservative free spirits. Welcome to my channel, Conservative Free Spirit. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, Conservative Free Spirit. Thank you for liking the video and commenting down below. This video is for the energy of Taurus. So as you know, we have all 12 zodiac signs in our birth chart. And this video, we're going to focus on the energy of Taurus. I was watching a video by a fellow YouTuber in regards to safety, and I felt like I would pay that forward in the topic of safety and just spread word as well, because as you know, we're in the 'tis the season. If you're out shopping, just make sure that you put your money up before you exit the store. Make sure you have your keys in hand and ready before you exit the store. If you're leaving home or coming home early in the AM or in the PM, later in the PM, make sure you're aware of your surroundings. If you're having any work done at your home, don't just invite any strangers to your home to do work. Make sure you're getting a referral from people who you know, who you trust, who actually have seen this person before and can vouch that, hey, this person is going over to so-and-so's house to do some work. And yes, they've been to my house as well, and they've done an excellent job. If you're getting work done at your home from a more established company, that's been around, usually they give you a courtesy call. They'll give you a passcode. They'll give you, information beforehand. And if that person shows up at your doorstep and they're talking nonsense, do not hesitate to discontinue communicating with that person. Contact their company and verify the information. If it gets out of control, make sure that you contact authorities. Also, be mindful of social media, networking, what are those called? Dating websites. The people that you meet on those websites, you really don't know who it is that you're talking to. So just make sure that you are not inviting these people to your home. Make sure that you are aware of who you are communicating with. Also, make sure that you're checking your credit reports, your bank statements for any fraudulent activities, your credit card statements, especially during this 'tis the season, to make sure that all the transactions that have been put on there are in fact yours. As well, Uber, Lyft, make sure you're verifying that license plate, asking that driver, what is your name? Don't tell them the name that you have. Ask them, what is your name? Be very mindful of the information and how much information you are sharing with them as well. Okay, Taurus, let's get into your reading. I see that there is the end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. So let me tell you the cards we have, which are the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the Fool card, the Moon, the Magician, the 9 of Cups, and we have the Death card. So there is an end of one cycle, and let's see exactly what the beginning of the next cycle is. You have a lot of options going on in your life right now, or at least you're creating a lot of options that are going on in your life. Be very careful of energy of the past. I know sometimes when a cycle ends, when you discontinue working at a company, when you break up in a relationship, when you move from home and you go to college, when you transition, when your kids leave, whatever the case may be. Sometimes it can be challenging to kind of let that energy go because you're still dwelling on the past, especially if you're doing any kind of spring cleaning right now and your children are going off to college. You could be finding old socks, old books, old shoes, things of that nature, things that remind you, if you broke up with someone, you could be finding old things, old clothes, old letters that they wrote to you that are making it very challenging for you to move on. But I do see that as of now, you have a lot of ideas. You're still in your emotions, but you have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of opportunities. You have a lot of options right now. You just really got to turn around and see what awaits you. And what you're not seeing is really going to be able to afford you the most opportunities. New journey is in your cards. Of course, you know you have all the tools. You are as smart. You're smarter than people give you credit for. You have all the tools that are necessary for you to move forward. I see that you were trying to be perfect in this last situation, relationship, connection, partnership. You were trying to be flawless. You were trying to show this person that you had no flaws. So, excuse me, that could have been the reason of why this situation ended. I think it's okay to let people know that you're human, Taurus. Or you wanted this person to be perfect. You wanted them to be your slave. Guess what, Taurus? There are human beings out here. Everyone isn't perfect. Maybe someone wanted you to give them more love than you were willing to part with. And maybe that was taking a toll on you. You were probably thinking, I got this idea, I'm going to make this money, and, I'm going to get around to loving you. I'm going to get around to loving you. But until I do, make sure, your hair is straight, your dress is straight, your suit is straight, your shoes are straight. Make sure that you're perfect. Opportunities abound. So I do see this as a blessing that you were able to depart from this relationship, moving on to a better land, just better information, better technology, better opportunities, moving on to new lands, even more opportunities to travel. So maybe you were trying to be in a relationship and you weren't supposed to be in a relationship, Taurus. You were trying to make something that was not supposed to be made, if you will. So while you were trying to be the good girlfriend, the good boyfriend, you probably were supposed to be the stockbroker or the CEO or the travel agent or the cruise ship attendant. You were supposed to be doing something as far as traveling, as far as moving about, as far as bringing the ideal panel. But the relationship was stifling you. You still got those memories, you still got those ideas about it, but honey, look at you go now, because you're not going to be stopped now, Taurus. Oh no, you're not having that. You are moving forward. So Taurus, that is your reading. If you have any tips as far as safety that I did not mention, make sure you comment those down below. If anything in this reading resonates with you, or if it does not resonate with you, comment down below. Let me know. Thank you for subscribing to Conservative Free Spirit, liking this video, and sharing. Have a great day.